Give it up for the Wolf Pup 118. Yay, Wolf Pup. Woo!
Oh, here we go.
He's here. He's here. He's here. I like that you've put effort into this alt, at least enough to get different clothes that aren't the starting clothes.
I kind of repurposed it upon my first appearance on Gilliner. This is, for those who don't know, this is my second time.
Rude.
We're trying our hand again.
A returning guest. Question number 1. What is the current level cap for Disciple of War jobs, not including Blue Mage? Is it A, 60, B, 80, C, 90, or D, 69?
You know, I could go ahead and do a whole lengthy explanation, but I'm just going to go straight to B, 80.
You're locking in B. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer. 60 was Heaven's Word. 90 is going to be next expansion. 69, while being nice, not quite really an even 10.
Well, Wolf, you were correct. It was
starting out nice and easy.
In fact, 80. Imagine though if next expansion is not 90.
Next expansion is going to be 81.
Yeah, they made
Let's go.
yeah 82. You get one level. It's just one really long level. Question number 2. This is for 1,000 gil. Which of these jobs was not introduced in the Heaven's Word expansion? Is it A, Machinist, B, Red Mage, C, Dark Knight, or D, Astrologian?
Long and storied history with the answer on this.
Mm.
One of my friends, Mistlight actually, went ahead and invited me to a Uwu static, Ultimate Weapon Ultimate, for those who don't know.
I'm not familiar
Rats
with...
on the clear again, Len.
I'm not familiar with this fight that you're speaking of.
Story short, I got invited to a Uwu group as this class, having no idea how to play it, only having it done, like, a few pulls in a Savage before on the class. I needed to, like, completely look up a rotation, figure out how the class works, look up any changes between level 70 and 80, and then I found out that my internet actually really doesn't like it because one of the core mechanics, the dual cast mechanic for B, Red Mage. That is my final answer, B, Red Mage.
Well, if you were, dare I say, correct on that one. Very good job. What is the name of the gentleman who crafts all of the relic weapons on the source? I didn't put a space there, but hey, you know, you live and you learn. A, is it Geralt? B, Geraldo? C, Drake? Or D, Jerry Springer? I wonder who wrote this question. It's got Bill Murray written all over it.
As much as I like D, pretty sure Jerry Springer isn't in FF14.
I'm sure there's, I mean, let me go on FF logs and find out. Oh, there's a Jerry Springer on Townberry and a Jerry Springer on Fairy.
Wait, on Fairy, really?
Yeah, there's one on Fairy on your homeworld?
Oh,
That's
man,
your
that's
homeworld,
one of my
right?
homeworld.
Yeah.
Man, I have to take back what I said then. Jerry Springer is in FF14. I'm gonna have to go with A, Geralt.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Well, if that was correct. Pretty good. 3 down. Let's see if you can get past where you got to last time. I think you got the 5 last time, at least.
I honestly don't remember.
I'll give you 5. We'll count it as 5. Speaking of which,
okay.
Question number 5, you already know this, but to the people, questions number 5 and 10 are saves, which means if he gets that right and he busters out later on, he's still going to get the money rewarded. So if you get past 5, you're walking on here with at least 10,000 Gs.
That's like a full raid session of pots.
It is.
Like, that alone is huge for me. I don't think you understand just how little gil I have.
There's a reason why I reached out to you and said, come on the show this week, Wolf, because it seemed like you needed, I mean...
I've been burning through my pots using them in tea.
Yeah, I think I'm running low too. Let's see, I'm down to what, 588? Yeah.
Oof.
The next question.
I don't know how you can manage.
Which of these is not a North American data center? Is it A, Aether, B, Primal, C, Crystal, or D, Light? This is a hard one.
I'd love to say C. I'd love to say that they're not.
That's so
related.
fucked up. You fuck off.
I saw what happens in Ul'dah, and
Leave those people
that scarred
alone.
me.
They're having
That
fun.
deeply scarred me. Aether is where I reside. Primal, I don't actually think I have any characters on Primal. Crystal, I actually have a few. This is apparently my third. Found that out when I was trying to log in. I have 2 others.
Wow. Are they on Balmung and are they logged in to Ul'dah? Are you hiding something
Yeah,
from
one
us?
of them's like Table Mat and the other's Door Wedge or whatever their names were. I don't remember.
Yeah, tablecloth. Some respect on Tablecloth's name,
yeah.
dude.
But so no, Sea Crystal is also on North America, so I'm gonna go D Light, which if I remember correctly is a European data center.
Well, if that was correct.
Now the real question, which data center is it on?
EU.
EU?
I'm the
Hey,
man.
I actually was right
I'm
on
the
that.
man with all the answers. You've made it to question number 5. This is your first save. This is worth 10,000 gil. Also, you've made it here with 3 lifelines left. You still have 3 lifelines. Also, if you get past this question, this is your PB, your personal best
Let's
on
go.
Billionaire. So, why don't you tell me, what is the name of the chieftain of the Mughals at Mogholm?
Oh,
Is it
Christ.
A, Moglin, B, Moghan, C, Good King Mogglmog, or D, Mogmug?
The only one I actually know for sure it isn't is Good King Woogelmog. I am very, very, very much leaning towards A, as it's the only one that I actually, like, have any recollection of. Honestly, I don't want to, but I think I'm gonna need to ask the chat. They seem to have the answer on this one.
Is it A, B, C, or D, 1, 2, 3, or 4? Type it in the chat. I'm gonna give them like a minute. Well, Wolf, the weebs have spoken. 75% shot at A, but you do have some stragglers thinking B and C.
So, C definitely isn't it. So, really, it's only between A and B, of which B being 6.3% compared to A's 75%. I'm gonna have to go A. Final answer.
You trust the chat, and you know what they say. The chat is sometimes, occasionally correct. That was correct. Dude, that's a personal best for you.
I know, right?
You've now pushed past the 10,000 gil question. Good job to everybody in the chat.
I wanted to get rid of the least valuable one first.
Oh, fucking got him, dude. Which of these spells is in the Astrologian toolkit? Is it Veraze, Raise, Resurrection, or Ascend? How much healing have you done in this game? Just for context.
None, I'm a red mage main.
Don't lie to the people.
So, as a healer main, this is actually pretty embarrassing to not know the answer to this. I really don't want to be burning through all my lifelines right now, but I'm gonna go 50-50.
You're gonna go with 50-50. I'm gonna say, hey, bud, I didn't know the answer, but I don't play healer. So, like, I mean, imagine if I played healer, I didn't know the answer. Crazy.
You asked the one question for Astrologian I wouldn't be able to answer.
Crazy. Okay, the computers have spoken. The computers have gotten rid of A and C.
It's gonna be D, Ascend.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Well, Wolf, thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate you coming on. It's always a pleasure hanging out. It's always a pleasure.
Dude, we need to hang out more.
We really should hang out more. We should hang out a little longer. How about that question was correct? So, I mean, we get to hang out a little longer.
Man, this dude just doesn't want to get rid of me.
I mean, that is your second lifeline, though. In the fringes, the subzone entitled East End is located on what side of the map? Is it A, northwest, B, southwest, C, east, or D, south?
So, the name of the question itself gives a pretty heavy hint. I'm just trying to figure out if it's a trap or not. East end could be like the end of the east, start of the west section. or it could be actually on the eastern end of the map. I'm gonna have to go with A, northwest.
Are you sure?
Not really. Yeah, I'm gonna go A, final answer.
Was also correct. Chat, you've all been warned. Question number 8. What is the name of Lisa's father? Is it A, Theodoric, B, Curtis, C, Regenfrid, or D, Gundobald? Bill Murray, how am I supposed to pronounce these names, bud? What are you doing to me?
I was just kind of thinking the same. So, I'm happy I didn't use that lifeline, because I don't recognize one of these names. That also said, I am a very bad person at recognizing names. I don't do well with them.
Yeah. I mean, who? I mean, Wolf Pup, I forgot who that was for.
Oh wait, Wolf Pup is here?
Yeah, he's here. You've got 2 options. You've got Dane and Rav.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and drag in Dane, because I know that he's like super into the story.
Hello, Dane.
Wait,
Yo,
what?
Dane, which is it? Who's Lisa's father? I chose wrong, didn't I?
I'm actually torn.
You've
I
got
think
10
it's either-
seconds.
Fuck. It's either D or A.
both.
It's either D or A. It's either
Dear
D
A.
or A. That's
Dear A?
D or A. D or
Okay,
A.
okay.
Those are my guesses.
I'm gonna go A then.
Goodbye, Dane.
I'm gonna go A. Okay, I'm gonna go A, final answer. It's the only one that I personally remember in any way, shape, or form. I do not remember D at all in any way.
We're locking in A for 80,000 gil. Wolf. You know, you hit up Dane. Dane came through. He gave his all. Sometimes your all's just not enough. That's incorrect, Wolf. Hey, man.
So was it D then?
The correct answer to this, what is the name of Lisa's father, is B, Curtis. I actually didn't know the answer to that. I didn't know the answer to that. Hey, thanks for coming on the show again, Wolf. Hey, I appreciate you. I know Curtis doesn't really sound like a Final Fantasy name.
No, it really doesn't.
It doesn't at all.
I just kind of like immediately upon seeing that just like dismissed it, because that is not an FF14 name in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Hey, bud, thank you for coming on the show. Once again, would you like to plug your stuff before I yeet you out of existence?
I am Wolf118. I do almost exclusively raid content. I'm looking to start up, once my Saturdays open up, a Zelda Saturday stream where I'll be going through some different Zelda games.
Ooh. Hey, thanks for coming on, bud. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Yo,
And
it's been fun.
Yeah, for sure, dude. And I'll see you around, just around the corner.